Oh, oh, I didn't know. Oh, oh, I didn't know I was a fighter. Think I could get back off the mat. Didn't know I had desire until I reached for love like that. Didn't know that I was infinite, resilient. I'm killing it now. Ever since I found out, ever since I found out, ever since I found out that I'm a fighter.
Did you know that most people place a greater emphasis on planning a dinner date than they do on the date they invite to that dinner? Welcome to Second Chance at Love, the program where we show men how to have a successful relationship while avoiding the pitfalls of their previous coupling. First, a word of caution before you invite someone to share a meal or your bed tonight, and that is to ask yourself this question: what's in it? As in, what's in them? Since people are similar to recipes or products, simply know that you wouldn't take anything into your body or your home without knowing what's in it first. As humans, we don't take a bite of anything without knowing first what's in it. Remember the last time you picked a product off of a grocery store shelf and spent so much time reading the ingredients label that a store employee asked you, "Did you need help?" Similar to that product, everyone you have ever been in a relationship with has had a list of good and bad ingredients that have made them the finished product you see before you. But most of us just gloss over the bad ingredients for the sexy packaging. But this is human chemistry. Love has a way of fooling us into shutting down the amygdala portion of our brains to the things we should be cautious of or fear from a lover until we are knee-deep into a bad relationship. In fact, we end up glossing over their bad ingredients that detract from their good so much until they end up detracting from our good. You see, typically after two people get into a relationship and they get a good sexual vibe going, they soon find out that they don't have a good vibe outside of the bedroom. So ask yourself, what's in it? As in, what's in the person you plan on taking into your life? I mean, none of us would purposely buy a rotten banana or eat a food that looked visually attractive but tasted rotten past the first spoonful and continue to eat it. Then why do we choose a bad apple in a relationship and keep returning to that same fruit over and over again until we become sick? In relationships, both genders historically have a tendency of falling for what is lowest in us. How many times have you heard women say that they are looking for the bad boy? Conversely, don't men chase women who are loose with their ideas of sex, as well as prostitutes and striptease workers? The reason that we sign up for this type of abuse as men is because we are attracted to the things in life that we perceive as youthful or adventurous in a mate. In fact, all of society is geared this way. In your prime years, people will be more attracted to a car accident as exciting while passing by the bingo sign on the side of the road as boring. Some of us are intentionally attracted to mates with ill will unconsciously as a fetish because of this same theory. For this reason, I want you to think with your big head over your little one the next time before you invite this person into your life. Think of your 5 fingers on your hand before you enter a relationship. In this analogy I will give you, and you won't have to use your hand instead of sex in that relationship. Specifically, I want you to concentrate on the 5 fingers attached to that hand with the acronym TIMRP. The T in that acronym stands for thumb. The thumb represents positive feelings or vibes you have for that person. If you wouldn't give them a thumbs up as someone you could depend on 6 months down the road, pass them by. The I in that acronym stands for index finger. The index finger will represent knowledge, as in the knowledge you have gleaned from many pages reading with it as a child. Look at this finger to remind you if you are thinking with your big head or your little one in relationships. The M in that acronym represents the middle finger. Understand that by choosing this person, you are giving someone in your family or community the middle finger. This person will rub someone who cares for you the wrong way. What that person thinks is not as important as why you chose them because you disagree with a certain norm in your family. Remember, your choice represents great pain to someone in your family and one day they will represent the same to you. The R in that acronym represents the ring finger. And moving from left to right on your left hand, these will be your cues before potentially marrying this person. Since the ring finger represents marriage, you want to be sure if this relationship is a lifetime or a one-night deal. Is this person worth marriage? Finally, the P in that acronym represents the pinky finger. The pinky finger throughout history represents wealth and status. So if wealth and status round off the 5 fingers of a relationship, ask yourself before you get too serious. Does this person bring wealth and status, or do they take it away? Remember, all of us deserve a second chance at love.